These are a few of my favourite things. Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it is lovely to see you today. In this video I'm going to be going through some of my favourite cosy autumnal things. So grab your cup of tea because we're also doing a giveaway. So it is October, my favourite month. It is autumn. Oh my goodness, the leaves are changing, the weather is a lot cooler and it's just absolutely wonderful. I love this time of year. We're coming up to Samhain, things are happening and I am so excited that I thought I would do a little giveaway. Oh, we're crooked. Oops. Professional. I'm really excited for the giveaway, so for more information for that and what you can win, stay till the end. But right now we're going to be talking about some of my favourite things this season. If you are new here, don't forget you can click the subscribe button to become part of the butterfly family. Don't forget to leave me a comment, leave me a little cheeky like, and let's get to it, shall we? So my first favourite thing is a colouring book. I've always loved colouring in and I absolutely love that now there's so many adult colouring books out there. But I discovered this on Amazon and I was like, oh, I have to have that. So this is called The Season of the Witch and it's a colouring book of shadows. So basically it's all the information about Samhain and Halloween that you could possibly need. It's got spells, it's got information in here, all with spaces to colour in. I've just started right at the beginning here. It's just so fun to curl up and do some colouring, especially while you're watching a film or just chilling out. And what I love about this is it's a book of shadows. And so I didn't know these were a thing, but they're by an artist called Amy Cesari, and apparently she's like done ones for like all the spokes of the wheel of the year, if you like. So this is really fun. I've really enjoyed it. I just think it's a really fun way to learn, and I'm somebody who has memory issues. I have trouble remembering anything at all. Any new information just goes in one ear out the other. But when it comes to things like this that I can keep, that I can look back at again, I absolutely adore that. And books of shadows are just things that I adore. So I'll leave a link to this and all the things that I mention in this video down below. But yeah, the first favourite is a colouring book and it is Season of the Witch. The next thing is kind of related to a video I did not too long back about my favourite spooky movies that I have written in a whole list. I'll leave a link to that down below, the video and the list, because I did a Tumblr post. Yes, I'm still on Tumblr. But yes, I did a whole list of all these favourite movies, and at the moment I am watching the Harry Potter movies and I'm watching them with my mom and my husband. And before now, I mean, after like, how many years have I been married? Like 11, 12 years. In all that time, my husband's always been like, I'm not watching Harry Potter. So this year, he's finally conceded and given in because, yeah, he's agreed to watch Harry Potter and I have been loving watching it with him. Seeing it through his eyes and discussing it. Like when the film finishes, I'm like, so who's your favourite character? What's your favourite bit? Which is your favourite movie? Like, I've just been really enjoying seeing it for the first time through him, and I'm sure a lot of you out there who've become parents who are now showing the series or reading the books to your children, it's just really nice to see it through somebody else's eyes. I've just been really enjoying that. It feels so cosy and autumnal to be back in the castle, you know, that whole going back to Hogwarts, going back to school, going on an adventure with your friends. I mean, I hated school as a child, but if I had have gone to Hogwarts, I think my experience would have been kind of different. I love Harry Potter. I know, I don't stand by J.K. Rowling. I'm a trans ally. I do not agree with her. However, I still love the films. Next on my list is the Practical Magic books. Now, I've always loved the film, but I'd never read the books before this year, so I got them on my Kindle app and I've been reading them in bed before going to sleep, and oh my goodness, they're so good and they're perfect for this time of year. I'm really enjoying just curling up in bed and reading a couple of chapters each night. just discovering the backstory in the first book and just learning more about the characters more in depth. It's very witchy, it's very, you know, grounded in magic and folklore, and I absolutely love it. I'm really enjoying these books. So if you've not yet read the Practical Magic books, I will of course leave links to them down below so you can buy yourself a copy. But oh my goodness, they're so good. I'm just loving them. They're making me feel so Halloweeny and cozy, and yeah, I just, oh, mwah, perfection. I can't believe I haven't read them before now. The next one is the Lighthouse Witches. Now this is a new release book. I think it's just come out like a few weeks ago. So if you've not yet heard of this book, I do not blame you, but it's so good. I've just finished it recently and I have to say it is so spooky. Like, I'm not really a reader of spooky books really very often because I'm a great big wuss when it comes to Halloween and Samhain and everything. I'm not into ghosts and scariness, but this is about some witches and changelings, and it's just set in the past. It's done a lot through flashbacks and I love that in the story. It's really spooky and scary in places, but it's so good. The ending you just don't see coming. So good. So if you've not yet read the Lighthouse Witches and you want a spooky new story to read, definitely head down below. Get yourself a copy because oh my goodness, it's so good. The last love is a candle. Now, I am a big fan of buying my witchy things on Etsy. If I need something, I would tend to want to buy it from somebody who is actually a witch. And Etsy is full of witches sharing their products and their things that they have made. So this is a witchy Samhain candle. Look at that. It smells like pumpkins and just... it smells how you imagine Samhain to smell. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's gorgeous. It's got lots of glitter in it and protective herbs and spices. It's got a little pentacle in there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I am going to be lighting this on Samhain from the minute I wake up. It's just going to be lit throughout the whole day so that my family can be led home. I love that it's plain black, very protective candle, and I'm so excited to just have this out going all day on my altar. I think it's just going to be so nice, a way of leading my family, my ancestors home to come visit. I'm really looking forward to that, and yeah, look at that. I will leave a link again to this down below, but isn't that beautiful? I wish you could smell it. I wish we had smell-o-vision because yeah, it's beautiful. And now what we've all been waiting for is the giveaway. So these are some witchy items that I've picked out. Two of them are oracle cards that I've talked about on this channel, done reviews of, and one is a book by one of my favourite witchy YouTubers. So the first thing that you could win is the Fairy Oracle deck. I talked about this quite a while ago, but it's so gorgeous. I absolutely love this. It's by Karen Kay, artwork by Ginger Kelly, and yeah, it's a really lovely oracle deck. And if you want to work with fairies or work with the fae, this is your deck. It's so gorgeous. Each card has a picture and then some writing underneath. It's just really beautiful. So there's that. The next thing is an oracle deck for Archangel Fire Oracle by Alexandra Wenman, one of my favourite YouTubers. I absolutely love this woman. She is just an incredible person. It's a 40 card deck with a guidebook, and if you're into working with angels like I am, then you will love this. Like, you can see some of the artwork here, absolutely beautiful. So there's that as well. And last but not least is Frankie's book Spells for Change, a guide for modern witches. This came out just a few days ago and I ordered 2 copies because I wanted to give one away. You might know Frankie better as Chaotic Witch Aunt here on YouTube and also on TikTok. She's a big influencer and I am so excited for this. So if you're going through change in your life and you want a bit of guidance and some spells to help, this is the book for you. So you have 3 things that you can win. This is a giveaway that's open happen internationally. It doesn't matter where you are, you can win all 3 items. In order to win these items, all you have to do is head down into the comments and leave me a comment telling me your favourite cozy things this autumn. And also leave me your Instagram username or your Twitter username. This is because it's very difficult. You can't message people through YouTube, so I will have no way of getting your address. I'm not going to announce who's won, where they've had problems with people making fake accounts in that person's name so they can, you know, swoop in and win. I'm not going to give anybody that chance. Definitely make sure you're subscribed as well, because you cannot win if you're not subscribed. And don't be a dick. Don't subscribe and then unsubscribe, because that would be really uncool. Plus you would miss out on me. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a cheeky little like so I know that you enjoyed it and I can bring more like it to the channel in future. I love sharing my cozy little favourites, so don't forget to head down and tell me your cozy favourites and leave me your Instagram or Twitter handle if you want to be in the chance of winning these items today. I would love to hear from you, and good luck if you want to win. And last but certainly not least, if you like my content, if you like my face, don't forget to head down below, click that little subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays, my health permitting. I always do my very best to be with you every week, twice a week. I really hope that you're doing well, that you're having a great week. Good luck for the giveaway, and I will see you next time. Bye!